Fiancé, M39, doesn't know I, F37, know he cheated. We have been together since April of 2020. He is from another country and only in the USA for 9 months a year. He left back to his home in November and I'm scheduled to fly out in a few days to spend almost a month with him and his family. This morning I got a message from some random women there. She said they hooked up and she wanted me to know. I always had my suspicions but never had proof. Now I do, pics and all. It would be one thing if he got drunk and fell into her eye roll, but they met on Tinder. He actively sought out another woman. Meanwhile he is telling me he loves me and we are getting married this year. I want to go to his country. I got my passport and tickets are booked. I am thinking I should go and experience this once in a lifetime opportunity then dump him after. But how do I avoid intimacy without letting on that I know he's a piece of crap liar and manipulator? Too long did not read. Fiancé cheated, want to vacay without letting on I know and avoid intimacy. I want to go to his country. I got my passport and tickets are booked. Dump his ass now. Then find a friend or relative to go on the trip with you and enjoy yourself without seeing him. Take an STD test, if he's cheating now and you always suspected, were you sexually active before? It's cheap to do and can save you a lot of pain down the road. You guys are missing the point. The guy is a local and op will probably save tons of money on the trip. If you can stomach seeing him and have mentally checked out of the relationship, I say go for it, have a good time and get your one last romp with the cheater. Go on the trip but say you have a headache or are constipated or are not feeling well the whole time. If he really presses you then confront him. If you really want to wait you could come up with some medical conduction like a weird ooty where it hurts to have sex. But you'd need to make it more convincing. I suggest you break up with him now, and then go there and have the time of your life without him knowing anything or even being on the need-to-know basis. Do you, girl, do all the things you wanted to. If it's in a country where lonely women are frowned upon, lie. Tell them your husband is on an important mission. Keep the ring if only for this. Live a little, you deserve it. Also, FK him. Dump him, it's your only option. Go there. When it's time for you to come back, tell his parents and show him the pics. He may mean he loves you but that's obvious disrespect. Could you really enjoy his company? If you could, which I doubt you can without hurting yourself further, then spend it with him then dump him, but you'll feel hollow meeting his friends and family etc. knowing it's what you would be enjoying if he hadn't cheated on you, or go alone. Sorry op, your situation sucks. If you're staying with his side of the family I'd take advantage of the free roof over your head and just have the time of your life. And then maybe towards the last day call a taxi, cab to meet you in 10 minutes and afterwards say you have an announcement to make and gather everyone around to see. Then pull up all the pictures of him cheating with all the evidence on your phone and watch your revenge unfold. Lol, that's hilarious. You can say whatever you want. Just say you're on your period and you don't know why it's lasting so long. You owe nothing to this man, enjoy your trip girl. Lol, that's hilarious. You can say whatever you want, just say you're on your period and you don't know why it's lasting so long. You owe nothing to this man, enjoy your trip girl. Lol, that's hilarious. You can say whatever you want, just say you're on your period and you don't know why it's lasting so long. You owe nothing to this man, enjoy your trip girl. If you're coming to SoCal you can hang with me and my friends. Or if you have a friend in the USA see them and don't pay attention to your ex. Say you were diagnosed with IBS so when he wants to be intimate say you don't feel well and need the bathroom. Go and marry him. But no consummation. Then you discover because it'll happen again with Missy Mistress. Then you get more than just the trip. Home money bag bank. Plan your surveillance. Develop a protracted woman issue that prevents you from fulfilling him. Talk about it so that he's kinda slightly done hearing about it. You have TMJ now so you can't open your jaw. Oh, and you now have eczema on your hands and it's ungodly painful to even make a fist shape so no happy endings except for yours and our Reddit divorce after party. Or yeah, just walk away and move on like you would if you almost stepped on a rattlesnake or caught the attention of a hungry bear. What will future you wished you had done? What will make her feel scented for the way she got out? I want to go to his country. I got my passport and tickets are booked. I am thinking I should go and go. But break up before you go. And go no contact with him, don't even let him know where you go. Stay and have a great time. Don't go with him. He might find out you know on the trip and you will be in another country with no one to help you if things go bad. And just because you believe he wouldn't do something bad to you doesn't mean that's the truth. We can never know someone's internal monologue. It's best to err on the side of caution when ending relationships. Also, on a less dark and sinister note, you'll probably have a shitty time being constantly reminded this man you trusted not only betrayed you opportunistically but actually sought out the occasion to do so. Go on the trip with a friend or get a refund and go somewhere else with a friend. Save your marriage even before than it has started. Emotionally, I couldn't handle going on holiday with a cheater. Could end up a hot mess for both people. I wouldn't enjoy it in that instance, but I dunno, maybe some people could ignore feelings of intense anger caused by betrayal to enjoy a holiday. And I second the other posters. Cheating is normal in a lot of cultures, and honestly, if he cheated once, he probably always cheats, and you go to his country, you may find that his whole family doesn't care about your feelings, which will lead you to feel alone, isolated, and even more hurt. Fuck the vacay. It's annoying to lose him and the holiday, but the alternative is maybe some time off from work to heal from a breakup and then a fresh start. Here's a radical idea. You could ask your so-called partner and not internet strangers. Go on a holiday on your own, you might meet someone amazing. I am thinking I should go and experience this once in a lifetime opportunity, then dump him after. Why does this sound like you want a free holiday? Two wrongs doesn't make a right. My personal issue is that I'd want to go on the vacay, but once I got off the plan and saw him, I would absolutely lose my shit at some point. So it depends whether or not you could pretend everything is alright. Also, you're putting yourself in a position where you could potentially end up feeling emotionally more tied. I say, break up with him, get a hotel and still go on the holiday, but as a single woman. Please tell me he is not from Nigeria. Sounds like another green card case. There's no real love involved. Yeah, I think that would be really difficult to go there without intimacy at all and such. I mean, you would be in a holiday mode, and as much as you hate him, I'm sure there's still love in there from you. You own clothes longer than your relationship with this guy. Don't rush on the marriage thing, especially if it's with the wrong person anyway. Good luck. I'm sure you'll get a lot of good advices on here. Just book an Airbnb for a month, invite your best friend or family to come with you. Go and have the time of your life. But before you go, forward the message you received along with a message saying it's over, please do not contact me again. Then block him everywhere, make it so he can never reach you again. I would go as far as changing my number. No way, it's good when you know he is such an asshole before you are going to live with him forever. Please dump him ASAP. Fake a serious yeast infection. Do not be in a foreign country alone with this man. Do not confront him in a foreign country. And #X200B. Please op. Safety first. There are 100 plus other countries you can visit and have fun in. Let this one go. Having faced a similar dilemma at one point, I can tell you there is nothing good that can come of trying to have your cake and eat it too. Don't go on the trip. Break it off now. You should definitely go, but I wouldn't spend time with him, he doesn't deserve it. Go there, explore the country, and why no, meet new people. But without him. Dump him and be honest since day one, and enjoy the rest of the days either alone or in better company. Don't risk COVID for this asshole. These comments are the best honest and good and moral advice. But my ass is petty, and I'd be planning some big bullshit show the second you have dinner with his parents or his friends or something like that. Sorry, someone had to give the bad advice though. Dump him and consider dodging the bullet is payment enough for missing the trip you might have taken. Honestly, don't try to get something out of it, makes you just as much of a liar as he is. Listen, the guy is a scumbag, no doubt about that. However, take the high road and be better than him. You go on this trip and you are going to be miserable. Save up and go with friends. Drop him immediately. Dump him, ASAP. Go on a trip by yourself and have fun and explore. Could you really go a month knowing this happened and not feel your gut turn every time you look at him? You can go on a trip without him. Don't ruin your vacation entertaining a cheater. Either cash in your tickets for a voucher and use it for a vacation for your, or go with a friend. Either way, dump that cheating turd. But don't tell him until the very last second. In fact, let him go to the airport thinking he's going to pick you up, pouting. Then when he calls you looking for you, send him all the evidence. Then block forever. I must say that I think honesty is the best way, but if you do decide to go on that trip and to dump him after, say you don't feel like getting intimate. You've only been together since 2020, are LD, and getting married. You barely know each other and he's already cheated, and where there's one affair there's always more. Cut your losses. You deserve so much better. There are non-cheating fish in the sea. Have you never watched a crime show? Don't go to a foreign country alone if you intend to let the cat out of the bag while you're there. Clearly you don't know this guy very well, and clearly he's shady. If you take the trip, fine. Steer clear of him. End things now and don't tell him you still plan to take the trip. Just dump him and then go and experience the country on your own. Or get a friend to come with you. I'd still take the trip either way, but I wouldn't try to do anything with him, that's just gonna sour the experience. If you go anyways and don't see him, you might end up having an incredible time. It's also one of the best ways to get over someone. Migraines and cramps are classics. Threw in an odd yeast infection as well and that'll keep him out of your pants. Nope. Dump him, go alone, and make it an eat pray love trip. I ended up going on my honeymoon solo 5 countries, 2 continents, 3 weeks, broke up 2 months before and everything was booked. And it was the best. Depending on the country, I'd be careful. Sometimes it's easier for people to disappear in other countries. I'd recommend going alone or going with a friend if you want to travel with someone. Why? Why not just tell him you're done? Go there, dump him. Get a hotel, enjoy your holiday and be back. I don't think it's worth spending time with someone who cheated on you. Ruins the experience of travel. Just dump him ASAP, then go on the trip with a friend. Don't stay with him for a month, while playing nice with him and his family. Just dump him now and enjoy a nice relaxing vacation, with your friend. Keep in mind that there are a few countries where he can actually stop you leaving. His country's police may not be helpful if you are in danger. Revenge is a delightful dish, but your safety and peace is worth so much more.